Hi, everybody. Hi, my fabulous first graders and all my other friends tuning in. I am going to continue reading Owl at Home by Arnold Lobel. All right. And remember, we have our title page. Remember our table of contents. I'm going to be reading Tear Water Tea on page 31 and upstairs and downstairs on page 41. So 31 and 41. Okay, so we have our dedication page. Okay, so we read about the guest. Remember, the guest was the wind, and it came in and wreaked havoc everywhere. And then strange bumps. Do you remember strange bumps? What were the strange bumps other the covers? His feet. Okay, so now page 31, Tear Water Tea. And remember, listen to it, look at the pictures, and then listen to it again and follow along. And then try seeing what you can remember with your learning coach or your loved one. Okay, Tear Water Tea. Owl took the kettle out of the cupboard. Tonight I will make tear water tea, he said. He put the kettle on his lap. Now, said Owl, I will begin. Owl sat very still. He began to think of things that were sad. Think about it. This is called tear water tea. What do you think is going to happen? Chairs with broken legs, said Owl. His eyes began to water. Songs that cannot be sung, said Owl, because the words have been forgotten. Owl began to cry. A large tear rolled down and dropped into the kettle. Spoons have fallen behind the stove and are never seen again, said Owl. More tears dropped down into the kettle. Page 34. Books that cannot be read, said Owl, because some of the pages have been torn out. Clocks that have stopped, said Owl, with no one near to wind them up. Owl was crying. Many large tears dropped into the kettle. Mornings nobody saw because everybody was sleeping, sobbed Owl. Are these things that would make you sad? Page 36. Mashed potatoes left on the plate, he cried, because no one wanted to eat them, and pencils that are too short to use. Owl thought about many other sad things, and he cried and cried. Soon the kettle was all filled up with tears. There, said Owl, that does it. Owl stopped crying. He put the kettle on the stove to boil for some tea. Owl felt happy as he filled his cup. It tastes a little bit salty, he said, but tear water tea is always very good. Now, wait a minute, he made himself really sad. Why do you think it's always very good? And now he feels happy. I want you to think about, my friends, if there's ever been a time where you were sad, just sad. And maybe you want to think, you remember what made you sad. And then after you were sad, you finally felt happier. Okay, so that's what happened with Owl. He cried and then he felt better. Okay. Page 41, upstairs and downstairs. All right. Remember, look at the pictures in your book if you have it. If not, well, I hope you can see what I got here. Owl's house had an upstairs and a downstairs. There were 20 steps on the stairway. Some of the time, Owl was upstairs in his bedroom. At other times, Owl was downstairs in his living room. Remember, and also after, I want you to go back and find the beginning, middle, and end of each chapter. 42. When Owl was downstairs, he said, I wonder how my upstairs is. When Owl was upstairs, he said, I wonder how my downstairs is getting along. I'm always missing one place or the other. There must be a way, said Owl, to be upstairs and to be downstairs at the same time. Perhaps if I run very fast, I can be in both places at once. Owl ran up the stairs. I am up, he said. Owl ran down the stairs. I am down, he said. Think about that word, owl down. They both have an OW. Page 44. Owl ran up and down the stairs faster and faster. Owl, he cried, are you downstairs? There was no answer. No, said Owl, I am not downstairs because I am upstairs. I am not running fast enough. Owl, he shouted, are you upstairs? There was no answer. No, said Owl, I am not upstairs because I am downstairs. I must run even faster. Oh my goodness. What? I don't even know what to say about that. Page 47. Faster and faster, cried Owl. Owl ran upstairs and downstairs all evening, but he could not be in both places at once. Can you be in two places at once? Even the flash. Page 49. When I am up, said Owl, I am not down. And when I am down, I am not up. All I am is very tired. Owl sat down to rest. He sat on the 10th step because it was a place that was right in the middle. Boy, poor Owl. Okay, now the next story will be Owl and the Moon. And it's a long one. I will read that in my next video because my INDLS kiddos, that is your story for tonight, along with your trifold. Remember, beginning, middle, and end. Yo te amo, friends. Bye.